Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Saturday, October 15th, 2016. The authorized souls in both the Lynn life and the Jamie body mind are child souls from levels of the subatomic that are smaller than the levels in which we are experiencing sentience. The argument and the misdirection continues, and what are they arguing with? They're arguing with things that are obviously true. Somebody asks with kind of a whiny edge, "What are you doing?" What we're doing is we're trying to get answers to the questions that have been strangely difficult to get answers to. So we're coming with a state of maximum clarity. We're doing everything that we can possibly do so that we don't give you guys an excuse to not answer them. We're taking away the fig leaves. All right, and somebody else is asking, what do you mean? So I will tell you now the three questions. So here they are very clearly. First question, how do we interact with the rotunda staircase in such a way as to manifest the divine plan no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do? That's a straightforward question.
That's true.
Strange that we can't get an answer.
That's true.
Question number 2. How to interact with the bands of light and dark in such a way as to manifest the divine plan no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. That also is a straightforward question. How odd that the answer has not been forthcoming. Question number 3. What to do with the bags of bad karma that souls keep dumping into these physical host lives? How to interact with this situation in such a way as to manifest the divine plan no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do? And then, since we're going to be asking those 3 questions, we're also intending to do the work ourselves. And what is the work? The work is to clean out the abscess. All of creation has an abscessed wound. The wound is a wound of lies, and it isn't going to heal until we clean it out so that truth can prevail. So we're going to clean out as much of the abscess as we can. And what do we know? And the person who said that is threatening, making threatening gestures. We know that the last time we did this, that we paid a high price for it. We had a week's worth of suffering that followed, and we expect that we will have to pay a price for it again, and we are willing to pay a price to do the right thing.
That's true.
Let's bifurcate all of us who are willing to pay a price to do the right thing to the search for truth's central axis, all others flung away. You know what? Hello, my old friend Fear. Thank you for being such a loyal companion. Watch me do it anyway. The question is not, are we or aren't we afraid? The question is, what do we choose to do with whatever levels of fear arise? Do we choose to let fear stop us? Or do we greet fear as an old friend? Hello, my faithful companion. Now, watch me do it anyway. Today is a day to trust yourself. Trust your ability to experience scenes of yourself in different times and places and beyond time and place. Let yourself feel the emotions connected with the scenes, and let me know what is happening so I can help you. In a moment, when you're ready, we're going to go down these stairs together. When we get down to the bottom, there will be a doorway that takes us into another life, a life that was lived before by the original soul of this body, by the soul of Shira. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And when you're ready, we'll move through the door and into the experience. 5, the door is opening. 4, moving through the door and into the experience. 3, feeling the moment unfolding itself around you, wrapping itself around you. 2, noticing your feet, very present in the moment. Feel your feet pulling you into the experience and drawing you into the experience. And 1, easily and effortlessly, you are there, first impressions now. Very first impressions. Are you inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside. Is it day or night?
Might be night.
Night. Are you alone or with someone?
Alone.
Yes. Are you standing, sitting, or lying down?
Lying down.
What kind of surface are you lying on?
It's a bed. It's a very big bed.
Big bed. And what size are you?
I'm not very big.
Yes. Are you young?
I might be a child.
Yes. And what are you aware of? Are you feeling
scared and alone?
Scared and alone. Go on.
And kind of like, where is everybody?
Where is everybody? Listen, is it quiet or do you hear any sounds?
I hear people talking.
Yes.
Maybe out in the hallway or in other rooms of the house. It's a very big house.
Yes. Big house. People talking, and how does their conversation sound?
Not happy.
Yes.
They sound scared or sad. I think I must be sick.
Yes.
I don't feel very strong. I feel very weak.
Yes. Roughly how old do you seem to be?
Not very old. I might be 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Yes. And what kind of illness, how do you feel? Do you feel not well?
I feel kind of out of breath. Breathing is hard.
Yeah.
And the chest feels kind of tight, or like my heart isn't beating fast enough or slow enough.
Something's off with the heartbeat.
Something's off.
Yes.
And right now my arms and legs feel really heavy, but that feels like a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or a newer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like I've been sick for a long time, and it's just recently gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad because my parents are upset all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And their doctor's always coming in and out, and I feel like
you feel guilty.
I feel guilty. I feel like I'm a burden.
You don't like being a burden,
I
is that?
really don't like being a burden.
Yes. What time frame is this?
There are gas lights.
Yes.
I don't think there's electricity.
Yes. Yes. And what part of the world do you seem to be in?
This might be European, and it might be British. It's somewhere cloudy and cold, kind of the moors feeling. I get the feeling that I had a younger sibling who died.
Maybe of the same thing?
Maybe of the same thing. And there might be one other, I'm not sure. And I'm really aware there's a lot of things that my parents aren't telling me. So there's a lot of fuzziness about what's going on. I know that there was another who died and I was around for that, and there might be another, and I might think maybe he died too.
He did. Seems like he did.
No one's talking to me.
Parents don't tell the truth.
Right.
Hide things. They hide things.
Right, exactly.
They hide things from you. Does it seem like they're hiding things with the intention of making it easier on you, or making it easier on them, or why are they hiding things?
It's not always the same reason, and different for different people. My father doesn't want to deal with anything, and so I think he just doesn't want to deal with it so much that he doesn't talk about anything. And my mother kind of vacillates. Sometimes she really does believe that by not telling me she's doing the right thing for me, and sometimes she just doesn't. It feels like I can't handle anymore. And I really don't like the doctors.
Why not?
They're not very nice, and they tend to act like it's my fault that I'm sick, and maybe that it's my fault that lots of other things too.
My fault that I'm not getting well or something.
Yeah, that
because
could be.
they're not messing up or something like that.
Right, that could be.
Like they're being good doctors and you're being a bad patient.
That's right, and I should be better by now, and why aren't I better?
Yes,
I
you're
don't
a bad
know.
patient.
That's right, I don't know why I'm not better.
Blame the patient. Yes, that's a tried and true method.
That's right.
Upward flop.
And there was one doctor who I liked, and he went away, or there's some, I don't know why he's not my doctor anymore, and then there's been a couple other doctors who I don't like as much, and I liked the first doctor.
So a question is what happened to the first
What happened
doctor?
to the first doctor?
And what?
And I asked, at first I asked the new doctors, and they were like mean about it. And I asked my father, and he didn't answer. And it feels like I asked my mother.
Well, we could ask her now. Next time we see her, would you like to?
Yeah, I would, because I really liked him.
All right. Are you ready to advance to the next time we see your mother?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'll count from 3 down to 1. And when we get there, we'll be to the time that you next see your mother so that you can ask. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm lying down,
Mm-hmm.
but my mother is sitting in her chair by the bed.
Yes. And are you awake?
I am. I'm awake.
Yes.
It feels like she was asking me if I was awake.
Yes.
And I said, yes, I'm awake. I'm getting the feeling like she was hoping I was asleep so she could say something. And I wouldn't consciously hear it, but she would feel better for having said it.
Tell her she can say it. It's okay.
You can say it. It's okay. She's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. What are you sorry about? She's crying. I don't know what words she's saying.
Feel in her heart how it feels. Is she sorry about something she did or didn't do? Or is she just sorry for the situation?
It could be just feeling sorry for the situation. What are you sorry about? I don't want her to cry.
Ask her the question about the doctor. Maybe it'll distract her.
Good idea. What happened to my first doctor? Oh, that did stop her from crying. She's sitting up and she's looking at me.
Uh-huh.
What happened to him?
Why isn't he here anymore?
Why isn't he here anymore? She has a funny look on her face.
Like what? What kind of funny?
Kind of like she's angry at me. Or like she's angry at somebody.
Yeah. Is she angry at the doctor?
Are you angry at the doctor? Now she's quiet and kind of sad. And I have a pain in my throat or a choking feeling. I don't feel good.
I'm sorry.
I really want to know where he went and why he hasn't come back.
Ask her if the doctor is mad at you.
Is the doctor mad at me? She's crying again. She's saying, no, he's not mad at you. Did he die?
Maybe he died.
Did the doctor die? I have this feeling like so many people I know have died lately.
Yeah. She doesn't want to answer, does she?
No.
Strange.
It's really strange. And it feels kind of like when I ask if my brother died, and she also doesn't answer.
Ask that one again. Where is so-and-so? Where's my brother?
Where's my little brother? His name might be Owen.
Yeah.
Where is Owen?
Where is Owen? Ask if you can see Owen.
Can I see Owen? And what about Colin? Can I see him?
What is she saying?
She's crying again. She's crying a lot. And I'm crying too, but I'm starting to feel a little frustrated because I've been alone in this room
For a long
for like
time.
a really long time. And I'm fine
with whatever the truth is.
Yeah, I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's going on.
Can you tell her that? Say, I'm fine with whatever it is. I just want to know what's going on.
I'm fine with whatever it is. I just want to know what's going on. And I feel less scared now.
Why do you think that is? Why do you feel less scared?
Maybe because now I'm starting to assume the worst.
Yes.
By the process of saying, I just want to know what's actually going on, and I had to actually consider it. Of, well, do I really want to know? And yeah, you know, I assume they're all dead.
Say it then. Say that.
Mama, I assume they're all dead. And so it's okay if they are, you can tell me.
And we can cry together.
And we can cry together, and it can be okay.
Sometimes people answer and sometimes they don't.
She might be leaving.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I feel better for having asked, actually.
Yeah.
Because now I'm pretty sure that that means that they're dead.
Right. Even if she didn't answer it.
Right.
Right. Her non-answer was an answer of sorts.
Exactly.
Right. It seems like if they weren't dead, she would say they're not dead.
That's right. And that would explain a lot, because I haven't seen my brothers in a really long time.
Yeah.
I think we can move forward.
Let's move forward to the next really significant event, whatever it is. I'm going to count from 5 down to 1, and then we'll be in the next significant event, which could be the last moments of life. Does that make sense? Okay, 5.